Now let's quickly match the volume from the perspective camera. We can see the ear a little. First let's use the soft selection, B and middle mouse. You need to hold the B and use the middle mouse to increase the soft selection. Let's zoom in. We're going to use 2D zoom. Our jawline is pretty much where it needs to be. Lip can go a little bit higher. Again, we need to keep on panning and moving the 2D zoom, and we need to modify the soft selection and match little here and little there. You can see the nose by pressing Alt and 2. We can turn off the entire model. You can see the nose is coming at here and our nose is pretty high. We have moved the lips pretty much higher, not entirely. The lips goes here. Let's lift the lips. By keep pressing Alt and 2, we can move back and forth from the model to only reference image. This is supposed to be here. The nose is a bit skinny. Let's change the. This is how you can make a little changes, the minor changes to match the model. This is this is like giving a final touch to your model. I guess it's pretty much there. This area can come down. The central part needs to be a very minor thicken. We can leave it. Let's zoom out. Okay, the ear is quite off. Let's try to match it. Pretty much okay. If you see the eyebrow, this is where it goes, the eyebrow line. I would say this point is pretty much where it can be, but from here, there are difference. We're going to put them down. Let's take another loop. We're going to need a loop here, but we don't have a space to go back. So I'm going to put another loop because we just pull it back down. We need a one loop here, and this needs to go in this loop. Okay. So this 5 point will move here, this 5 point will move here, and this is even better from our previous edge loop. I'll start from the center. It's hard to start from the center when you are in symmetry mode. I'll just go over it. and this loop will continue here. I'll just stop here, and we need to connect from here to here. I'll just use a target weld, connect this. It's way too far. We need to connect somewhere in the between. Let's say we can connect here. We can connect. Okay, now it's possible. This here. Okay. Next, we just need to adjust the loop a little bit, and we are ready. This will also gives a little roundness to the pair. By pressing Ctrl and Shift, you can slide the edge. See, it's only moving in the edge, not any other direction. Always use Ctrl Shift to slide, and you need to know when to slide and when to no. Now we have an extra loop here. We can just get rid of this loop we made earlier and slide everything to the center as we always do. Let's connect to the center. We need to turn off symmetry. Press W and turn off the symmetry. Left right click, multi-cut. Here we go. We just need to fix this. Now we can add a loop here in the middle of the right. Control right click, edge ring utility, edge ring and a split. I'll just repeat both ways. Control right click. Now let's start to again. So we have updated the loops a little bit. Now we can continue improving the face. So this improvement keeps on going for a long time as long as we are not satisfied. This is all about creating a topology. Always needs to be the right place. It works out really well. Let's shift everything a little backward. This is very sharp right now. Let's soften it. First we go to the right view, not this right. Let's go to the our new right and 2D zoom and see there will be a lot of gap. Our eyes, this is pretty much off. Let's fix this. We need to again use 2D zoom. No need to worry. It's not a perfect right or left. Just get them. You again need to use backslash. Rest seems fine. Don't do a lot of changes from the other side. When you have already matched it from the front, you're gonna end up in infinite changes. You make it right from the left, you make it wrong from the front, you make it right from the front, it goes wrong from the left, and it's a never ending job. Use Control Shift to slide the edge. If I press 4, let's try to. Now it's into permanent sliding. Control Shift right click, transform constant. We need to turn it off. It happens when you use a lot of Control Shift shortcut. I'm just creating the bulge here. Make sure your symmetry is always on. Perspective +5. Let's pull them a little, which is they are already little outside. We need to push them down so it create a pinch there, like a need a sharp cut here. You're going to need another loop here. Edge ring utility, press Control right click. Edge ring utility, Control right click and split. Now select both the loop. Now we got the bulge at the top, but this is not looking nice. We just undo it. Okay, we'll do it. 3 loops. Maybe 2 in the top, 3 in the bottom. We'll leave it. Let's look at the reference. Front +4. Okay. Okay, this is pretty much done. Let's work a little bit around the eye socket, which is going straight. I'll just make a little socket here, a right curve to fit in. This doesn't work out. Let's pull it back. Till here it's okay. We had a sphere eyeball. Let's keep it on. So few of the loops have gone a bit too close. Make sure to keep distance a little. The eye needs to have a little thickness. It can't completely submerge with the sphere. I'll just quickly add some loop. So we get that line here automatically after putting few loops. This can go a little bit down, maybe here, which will end up removing these two loop, but we don't want that, so we'll leave the topology as it is right now. We can slide them a little bit down. That's all. That's it for the perspective matching of the face. So adjusting these loops might go on forever, but if you have reached here, I mean, it's start matching a little bit, then you can go for your superior and ask for the feedbacks. You're not going to crack it in the first go. You need to do a lot of model, and every model will teach you something. Like one model might teach you about how to do better eyes, another will teach you about nose, another will lips. You can't learn everything in one go. You have to do a lot of practice. 500 models, 200 models. It takes a lot of time. But with the time and practice, you can achieve it. Even in the first model, I have seen people doing great in the first attempt. I have seen people doing a lot of hard work to reach there. Somebody did that in the first try. Somebody took it like half a year. So don't worry. Everything needs time.